Hey guys, Echo here today, and in today's video, let's talk about all things streaming on YouTube. Now guys, I hear it, I see it all the time. Oh, YouTube streaming would be better if it was like Twitch. Oh, if it had this feature, if I had that feature. Now, I'm not going to beat around the bush, right? Do I think YouTube streaming UI sucks? Yes. Do I not like the delayed chat? Even to say, in all fairness to YouTube, the delayed chat issue has gotten really better with the new API they're currently testing out right now, so I can't really argue with that. But yeah, I don't know, guys, every single time I see someone saying, why they're not streaming on YouTube, it's always stupid reasons oh, there isn't Twitch channel points, there isn't this, there isn't that. And I'm like, guys, I get it, you can have, cool sound effects and whatnot with channel points. You can do all kind of things with channel points, and you can have hype trains. You can do all that on a platform like Twitch. I get why that appeals to some people, but I feel like a lot of people have that Twitch brain rot mindset of, oh, I need this to be successful, I need this to build a community. What happened to the days where you just sat in front of a camera, played your game, and you, the streamer, are the entertainment, not the tools? People really want YouTube to be Twitch 2.0 basically at this point. But I don't want it to be. Let YouTube be YouTube. At the end of the day, it's going to be the best place to live stream to and make content. And the funny thing with YouTube is it doesn't have the same issue Twitch and Kick has, because guess what? When you go offline on Twitch, Kick, any of these streaming platforms, when you go offline, tell me, where is your viewership going? Oh, they're going to go watch someone else, right? Whilst on YouTube has something very unique. You go offline, your viewers, they're staying. They're staying to watch that brand new video you just dropped. You see? And also with YouTube, you don't really need a schedule for your live streams. Yeah, obviously it helps so people know when you go live and stuff, but you don't really need a schedule. You could literally go live once a week and you're not going to get hurt in the algorithm for doing that, as long as you are doing short form, long form content on the side. As long as you're doing some kind of content on your channel on a per week basis, or at least somewhat active, YouTube's algorithm isn't going to punish you if you only do 2 1 day a week streams, And the reason why I genuinely feel like YouTube will never ever have any of these features Twitch has is they don't need it. Yes, alright, fair enough, they just added that top fan feature, which I can't lie is a very nice feature. It's nice to see who's the most active in your streams, the most supportive, and obviously they get rewarded per stream with that, with the little 1, 2, 3 badge next to their name. So yeah, I can't lie, that's nice, but here's the thing. Streaming isn't a financial good thing. Like, you know, look at Twitch. They're not making money. Kick's not making money. Now, yes, you can argue Kick does have Stake funding them, but for how long does Stake want to burn money into Kick, though? That's the thing. Like, you can call me a hater all you want in the comments. I don't really care, but from a realistic point of view, yes, Kick is burning money by a Stake. But how long does Stake realistically want to keep burning money on a platform they're not getting that investment back from, you know? Whilst with YouTube isn't making money from streaming. They're really not, because how do you make money from streaming? But the thing is, YouTube's at a point where it's self-detained. You know, YouTube videos, YouTube shorts are practically paying for itself, you know? Like, YouTube is self-detained at this point. Streaming isn't. But with that being said, though, with how much money YouTube as a platform is making per month, it kind of balances out any losses they make with streaming. But because of that reason, like, they don't really need to invest into new tools for streaming. Yes, there's a lot I feel YouTube could still add to the platform. Yes, there's UI bugs and UI changes I feel they could do to make the streaming experience better. But I feel like the biggest problem a lot of people have when it comes to streaming on YouTube is no one wants to give it a chance, because it's not Twitch, it's not Kick, it's not got all this brain rot bullshit that you don't really need to be a successful streamer. No one wants to give YouTube a chance. But guys, whether you like the video, whether you dislike, whether you agree with me in comments, whether you disagree with me in comments, please tell me I'm not wrong in saying that. And I don't care if you like multi-stream to YouTube, by the way. Like, you can. I'm not saying like, oh, you need to leave Twitch, you need to leave Kick, you need to solely be on YouTube. Like, I want to make it clear I'm not trying to say that. But at the same time, though, like, tell me I'm wrong when I say this, though. If you're going to be needing to make content on YouTube to bring those viewers over to Kick, Twitch, wherever you stream, wouldn't it be more easier to stream to YouTube and then bring those people over to your videos, shorts, etc., and then have them cross-platform? Because they're already watching your videos, they're already watching your streams, they're already watching your shorts on YouTube, they're already on the platform. So wouldn't it not just be easier to get people watching your videos, shorts, streams, and convert them into pre-existing content on the platform they're already on, versus trying to move them over to a different platform? I don't know. It makes no sense to me why people wouldn't stream on YouTube. Like I said, I'm not trying to say like you guys should just up and leave Twitch, Kick, especially like if you're growing on those platforms, especially if it's working out for you on those platforms. You should never just like up and leave like that. But at the same time though, like, to not even multi-stream to YouTube, like, obviously if you're someone who's got shit internet, you got a shit PC, where you're in a situation where you can't like multi-stream, I get it, you know? So it's like, if you're streaming to say just Twitch and it's working out for you, or Kick or wherever, then obviously like carry on. You you have no problem, you're growing, so carry on doing what you're doing. But if you're brand new to like live streaming, or you're someone who's got little to nothing to lose on like Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, then I would say like, yeah, be on YouTube streaming. At the end of the day, right, like, you gotta be on YouTube to grow and funnel viewers to your other platforms anyway, so why wouldn't you not just be on YouTube? Like I said, guys, if you can multi-stream to YouTube, please do, because you're going to have to be on YouTube to get viewers for elsewhere anyway. And obviously, if you're someone who doesn't have the best internet, if you don't have the PC to multi-stream, then obviously, like, if you're on Kick, YouTube, and it's working for you, then obviously carry on. But if you're someone who's not really growing, or you're brand new to streaming, even if you only do YouTube streaming for a month and then you say, hey, it's not for me, like, please at least try YouTube. Whether it's streaming directly, whether it's like multi-streaming, give YouTube streaming at least a month trial. At least a month. Because at the end of the day, right, I would respect people who have a problem with streaming on YouTube if they actually tried it, versus the ones who never have and they have like Twitch brain rot mindset. But anyway, guys, that's been the video. Drop like, drop comment, drop a dislike if you want, drop a hate comment also if you want. It really doesn't bother me, because obviously with these kind of videos, like, you're not going to please everyone. Like, you're going to piss off and displease at least one person. But, you know, obviously if you do agree, like, comment, sub if you're new. But until the next one, guys, have a good one. Peace.
Should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it!